Well, we have just under an hour for Congress to strike a deal and avoid a repeat of almost 17 years ago, the last time there was a government shutdown.
News Channel 15's Eryn Rogers has been following the budget battle, and today she spoke with two lawmakers who were in Washington the last time the government shut down, during the Clinton administration. She joins us now with more. Eryn?
Well, Mark and Heather, the current and former lawmakers I talked to, are trying to remain optimistic, but say a government shutdown is likely, and this time it will probably be much worse than the last time.
Members of Congress are playing with fire.
Because it's come down to the final hours, an experience some Indiana lawmakers are familiar with.
I have been there before. It's not pretty.
Moments after the Senate denied the bill the House passed Sunday morning, I caught up with Senator Dan Coates and former Indiana Congressman Lee Hamilton. Coates says this is happening because the president and Democrats won't negotiate.
Until he is willing, we're going to keep careening toward a shutdown.
Hamilton puts the blame squarely on the shoulders of Congress.
It's a reckless move. It's wasteful. It's a dereliction of that leadership.
The government shut down twice in the 90s, for 5 days in November of 95, and then again from December 16th to January 6th, 1996.
Unlike before, when we had funded more than half the government through our appropriations process, this time nothing is funded, and so every agency is affected.
Major risks are to the economy, which today, unlike in the 1995 situation, is very fragile.
So we asked Republicans if a shutdown would be more costly than just going ahead and implementing Obamacare.
Eventually, it's going to have a major economic cost. The reason why we want to repeal and replace this Obamacare is that it is an enormous cost to the American taxpayer.
And even if a new agreement is reached,
the American people are still going to be disappointed. They obviously will be somewhat relieved if an agreement is reached because the worst consequences have been avoided. But on the other hand, the underlying problems have not been solved.
So now it's just the waiting game, and if Congress does not reach an agreement within the next hour, agencies would start shutting down immediately. In Studio 15, Eryn Rogers, News Channel 15.